I tell you what, this one wasn't the easiest to get to, but it should be the most fun so far. Ooh, that's a little bit deep. We need to find a place to stash the bag for now. Hello. Tiny little square hole. Hilarious. And I'm not going to show off to the right since that's somebody's backyard. And they have a doggo. Possibly two. Alright, here comes the fun part. This is the tunnel that I've been meaning to hit for a while. It goes right under a highway. Down here, I'm completely cut off. If I see any interesting graffiti, we'll stop. But we'll come up the other tunnel at the end of this one. And those dogs are not going to stop barking, unfortunately. For reference, this is my view back. Soon, I won't even be able to see behind me. Perhaps not even in front of me. Doesn't look like anybody's ever been down here this far, because there is none. Zilch. Nada. For graffiti. However, there is something coming up. Interesting. 2 becomes 3. And the water here is basically stopped. No movement. Even though I'm pretty sure I know where this spills out. It gets there in the end. The real question is, how deep is this water gonna be? Far too deep for me to wade through. I still have to walk home. Because this is close. Alright. We're gonna head back and coming down the other side. And then we'll pick up where I believe this spits out. Weird. It's warmer down here. And yes, we are heading towards the sound of the dogs. Yeah, they're still barking, probably because they can hear me in here. What I don't want is a confrontation with their owner, since this goes right behind their house. Lovely tunnel. Wow, you couldn't even swallow it. More graffiti. Old. Very old. So old it's almost faded completely. And this is on the ground. Now some of you may wonder, why don't I care if dogs are alerting? It's not exactly like anybody's going to come in here with me. This passes under a building and a highway. I highly doubt anybody wants to come over here. This is a fact. This side of the tunnel is drier. Little stalactite forming. Dripping from the cracks. This infrastructure is eventually going to get very dilapidated. I wonder if the city will ever fix that. I would doubt it. I don't know if you can pick it up on the mic, but you can hear the car traffic above, nearby. I'm also not too worried about the dogs. They are thoroughly secured. Alright, back in the deep water. Deeper. Oh, God. Gotta get a free hand here. The acoustics in here are pretty good. No wonder the dogs are still barking. Let's see. I guess we will test the one that's actually moving. And it's shallow enough that I feel comfortable moving along. The other two are not. Good to know. This tunnel is significantly smaller. I can touch the roof actively. Oh, hello. concrete. Oh, and that's an animal. Yeah, we're gonna ignore the animal. Don't worry, little buddy, I'm gonna be gone soon. Though I might be coming back this way. Not sure what kind of animal. Hopefully, he ain't trying to be bitey today, because I really don't want to go and get a rabies shot. It's so moist down here and so humid, which is interesting. Those two things you normally find in tunnels like these. However, because of the amount of rebar I've seen exposed, it's not the best idea. Now, if the little critter had gone up that pipe, it could have escaped. Interesting. You can see your breath in here. It's not cold. It's more akin to a cave in here. And for those of you who don't know what a cave is like, well, they're cold, dark, they're damp. Typically filled with all sorts and manners of critters. At least the ones that are open. Oh wow, this is slowly getting tighter and tighter. Pretty soon, I won't be able to continue without my head brushing the roof. Also, I must apologize for the last video, the one that wasn't the live stream. Somebody did see me, and so I had to make it quick. That's just a log. There's a bunch of leaf buildup. I can see the end, but we're not going to go there. We have to get back, unfortunately. Hopefully that critter will not be there when I get back. It's squishy, those leaves. For reference, this place spits out between two buildings, and it's really hard to get out of there. So we are going to go back. I would do the center tunnel, but we're running into the issue of I don't have the gear necessary to go down that kind of tunnel that has water up to my ankles at least. Those dogs have finally stopped barking, as far as I can tell. Alrighty, critter. Here I come. Coming back the other way. Hopefully, I don't have to deal with you. Yeah, I figured you were upset, but It's probably because I invaded your home, which I understand. So, if you'll just grant me a little passage past, we'll be on our way. And I promise, I won't bug you. Oh. Well, it seems he's been trying to squeeze underneath that blockage. And I couldn't tell if it was a cat or a dog, or rather raccoon. So we're not gonna try and feed it, even though I don't have any food to feed it. Alright. Some of you might wonder, oh, Cadus, with all the standing water, aren't you afraid of mosquitoes? No. No, I'm not. It's not exactly likely that they'd be down here. And even if they were, I highly doubt they would have survived this climate. My feet are officially soaked, so we are going to go ahead and get out of this tunnel, and I will show y'all where this tunnel leads, where it spits out on the other side of the highway. Hopefully next week we'll have improved our gear situation. And I'll no longer be rocking a cell phone to record for y'all. So if that person didn't see me. Those dogs are not helping. Alright. Forgot how slick this concrete is. Yeah, I'm leaving your territory. Stop worrying about it, dog. Alright. I'll see y'all other side. Across the highway. This is the other reason why. Completely filled. Stagnant water. At least up to my shin. And we have fishies in there too. Interesting. But no, this is where it spits out.